Hi, my name is Terry Coles. I'm the Portugal correspondent for International Living. Today, my husband and I are embarking on an epic road trip that goes through the center of Portugal. We'll be traveling on the road less traveled called the N2, similar to Route 66 in the U.S. We'll be covering 738 kilometers, going through mountain passes, tiny villages, and historic, charming towns. We're starting in the town of Chaves in the north, and we'll be ending in Faro on the Atlantic coast. You ready to go? Want to come along? Let's explore a different part of Portugal. Hop in the car, fasten your seatbelt, and come along for the ride. This is our starting point in the city of Chaves, which actually means keys in Portuguese. It was a cloudy day, but the rain managed to hold off for us. You can see this bar in the corner says it's the 0 kilometer marker. It's the starting point of the N2. City of Vidago, pretty river. This is Pedras Salgadas, which is known for its thermal hot springs, which all seem to be behind pricey spas and hotels, so we did not find any hot water to touch or sample. This was a nice surprise. We were following a rugged mountain road to look for a castle, and while the castle didn't turn out to be much, we stumbled upon this little granite village called Castelo. This is Vila Real, good-sized city. There's a lot of construction going on, so we didn't get too many pictures here, but typical working Portuguese city. This is the palace of Mateus that Mateus wine purchased or built. I have to say I've bought a few bottles since because I tried it and I liked it, so I'm adding to their fortune. This is the Douro Valley. Well, most people go to Porto to access the Douro. We were in the interior of the country near the city of Paço de Ferreira, and you can get day cruises from here. I had no idea that this scenery of the Douro was this spectacular. It was much more than I expected. Just gorgeous, green, lush, terraced vineyards as far as the eye can see. Definitely one of our favorite spots on this road trip. Stately manor houses were up on these terraced vineyards with the name of the owners on it. This is Lamego. As you can see, the cobblestones are everywhere in Portugal. This is a church with many stairs. Many people here do pilgrimages and they climb these stairs on their knees. It's Castro Daire. Lots of greenery because this is the north, and the north does get a lot of rain. This is a pretty little church. We stepped inside. This is the city of Viseu. This is a large city, has a big cafe culture in the downtown area. Lots of people sitting out, people watching, having coffee or wine. And of course, we had to do that as well. Lots of history here. This is Comba Dao. I like the way that sounds. This is a picturesque little village that we stumbled upon that was just dripping with Portuguese charm. Just so cute, this little bridge and water. You can see the windows are open in the back there on those homes, and people were peeking at us, wondering who the strangers in the neighborhood were that were taking videos. This is a riverfront swimming area in Penedo with a water wheel. Just a pretty little picturesque area to go for a swim if you'd like. This is Goish, much of the same. It's a swimming area on another river with a little cafe nearby and a waterfall in the middle. See, there's no people around. This is one of the 27 schist villages that are in Portugal. They're scattered about here and there. This area has quite a few of them, so we stopped to visit a few. As you can see, there's nothing in the way of stores or restaurants here. Some offer accommodations for hikers to pass through. That's not a place you'd want to live, but they're really fun to visit, and they're called schist villages because of the flat rock that they use to build the buildings here. Most of the people that live in them are farmers, and they live off the land. This is the city of Abrantes, large city, lots to do, a lot of people around. And as everywhere in Portugal, there's historic buildings like castles and palaces. This is just another beautiful scenic area, lush greenery with a river running through it. This was another schist village, Água Formosa, which means beautiful water. Some of these villages are more special than others. This one had some stunning views, as you can see here. And this one had people actually living in it that we saw working and doing things around. They're fun to just walk through. This is the Geodesic Center of Portugal, and this monument marks that spot. Just one of those touristy places you have to stop and take a picture just to say that you've been there. This is the city of Ceuta. These are the ruins of a castle, it looks like, attached to another building. This is the city of Evora in Alentejo. According to UNESCO, this is considered to be a museum city. This is the Chapel of Bones, and as you enter, there's a sign above it that says these bones inside are waiting for yours, but it doesn't stop tourists from going in to visit. A little eerie. This has one of the best well-preserved town centers, lots of history here, lots of things to do and see. Because Evora gets so many tourists, English is spoken here. This is the best preserved Roman temple on the Iberian Peninsula. This is Montemor-o-Novo, a gem that we stumbled upon. This is a medieval village. We walked on a 1.5 kilometer path that went around the village. It used to be livable. People lived here. There were palaces and churches and castles, a synagogue, and even a jail for the bad guys. And of course, stunning views of the Alentejo area around it. This was a special find and one of our favorites. This is a nice castle complex in the town of Viana do Alentejo. Inside there was a church, but there was a service going on, so we did not go in. This is another church with many steps that some people choose to take as a pilgrimage. And a castle on top overlooking the town. This is the other livable city in the Alentejo region. It's called Beja. It's a small city, had a few grocery stores and things, but really not much. On the outskirts of the city is just expansive fields of nothing. This is actually a little chapel. It was closed, so we couldn't go inside. I don't know why it looks like that, but it's kind of different. Another sleepy little village, not too much going on here. And this is just a dam that we crossed over, so we took a few pictures. Another church with a lot of steps. We did find a road that we could drive up and not walk up all those stairs. This is the area we found some of the most spectacular views of the Alentejo. Another city called Castro Verde. Many of the places we stopped were not at all frequented by tourists, so English was not spoken in most of these places. Another typical little Portuguese city. A tiny, the ruins of a Roman bridge here. And here we are at our final ending point in the Algarve city of Faro.
Hi, I'm Terry Coles, Portugal correspondent for International Living. I'm standing at a noisy roundabout, as you can see, at the final marker of our epic road trip on the N2. And I have my N2 passport, which has stamps at different locations along the way to Portugal.
If you like what you've seen here and you'd like more information on Portugal, click on the link below to receive your free Portugal report.